Welcome to the long free ride.
This episode is one of a few specials we'll do during the trip. We're going to take a look at the fantastic ice sculptures that you can see at the ICEHOTEL, which is situated in the town of Jukkasjärvi. You'll find this beautiful town in the northeastern part of Sweden, about an hour or two from both the Norwegian and Finnish borders. In the summer, the ICEHOTEL has melted, but the ICEHOTEL 365 is a separate building that is kept below zero for the entire year.
So welcome to the ICEHOTEL, or the ice bar in the ICEHOTEL, even better. We've already looked around and seen some of the incredible sculptures and artwork in the cold rooms. And we've also taken a wander down the lake and looked at the scenery down there in the reindeer park. So it's been an unusual day. You don't do that every day in Brighton.
No, you don't. The ICEHOTEL 365 is just one part of the whole ICEHOTEL. In the winter, the ICEHOTEL is quite a massive area of ice sculptures and all things to do with ice. The lake is frozen, so you can go out and do stuff on the lake and all that sort of thing. But during the summer, they keep one part of it frozen completely, and that has the ice bar in it and a number of rooms.
Using solar power.
Using solar power, a number of rooms that are kind of art installations for the ice artists that work at the hotel. You can sleep in them if you really want to. We decided not to. I'm not sure that -5 all night long in a sleeping bag is that much fun. But we've got our cocktails now in our ice glasses, and so while you have a look at the footage of what we shot in the various rooms, we'll have our cocktails. Skål!
Cheers.
Not too bad.
That's lovely.
This is the Northern Lights, you know.
I've got the summer garden. We're going to leave you to look at these beautiful works of art with some ambient music playing. Do have a look in the description below for a link to the website if you want to find out more about the artist's inspiration. So, this statue is a hockey legend from the local town of Kiruna. Borges Salming. Apologies for the pronunciation, but that is quite some sculpture. Next to, of course, the sculpture of the Ferris wheel. Fairground highlight, obviously, but completely made out of ice and in an ice bar that's like -8 degrees.
Here's a look at the Ice Hotel 365 from the outside. The large arch section you can see makes up the ice bar and the sort of reception area. And then the ice rooms and art installations are in the section that heads up towards the cabins. During the winter, the whole foreshore forms part of the Ice Hotel. And here you can see a worker taking away some of the wooden structure and sorting out which bits can be recycled and used next year. The large grey building you can see here with the solar on the roof is the ice storage facility. And as we watch our cocktail glasses melt in the sunshine, here's some more information about the Ice Hotel.
The founder of the Ice Hotel worked for a mining company in the mid-1970s and got moved to this area. He was a rafting, canoeing, fishing fanatic and fell in love with the River Torn. He then left mining and set up the first rafting destination for Sweden. He grew the business to where they had 30 rafts operating multiple tours every day, and in the summer they had about 6,000 tourists come to do these activities with them. One year he travelled to Japan and saw ice sculptors working and how they carved the ice out of rivers, and realised they could do that on the River Torn as well. So in 1989, 2 of those Japanese sculptors came to Sweden and with his help built an igloo-shaped structure. It was 250 metres square and they called it the Arctic Hall. That first year, all of the art exhibited there was created by those 2 Japanese artists, purely out of ice and snow. The Ice Hotel 365 was opened in 2016 after a group of tourists couldn't get any capacity in a warm cabin and were desperate to stay, so they opened up the Arctic Hall, gave them all thermal sleeping bags, and they had an absolute blast. So since that time, they've opened up the art exhibits to allow people to sleep in these rooms all year, come rain or shine, summer or winter. What an experience. I've really enjoyed my time at the Ice Hotel.
Yeah, I was sceptical about coming here. I thought it was going to be a bit gimmicky. I thought it was a bit overpriced. But I have to say, I've really enjoyed learning about the Sami people. I've enjoyed the location. I've enjoyed the service. I've enjoyed the food. Yeah.
I have to say the food, both the breakfast and then when we ate down at the old homestead overlooking the river, that was stunning.
Yeah, and of course the staff at the old homestead did avoid a complete calamity when I left my backpack there that had passport and money and everything in it. Yeah, thanks for bringing that back, guys.
Whilst we were waiting for the cocktail glasses to melt, we actually got talking to the lady on the table next to us who turned out to be the CEO.
Yeah, that was a bit bizarre, wasn't it?
And she was with the head of outdoor activities, so a canoe specialist, rafting specialist, and they told us some of the incentives and things they're looking to do in the future, particularly around making their whole operation net zero.
Yeah, it was really good to see that they were going to be, I think it was they're bringing in electric skidoos, weren't they? However, we do need to realise that whilst the hotel is doing a fantastic job of being zero carbon, the reality is most of their winter visitors are going to have got there by taking an international flight and then an internal flight and then a bus. So the hotel may just have a very small carbon footprint, but the visitors have a proper boot print.
Once again, I would have loved to stay here for longer. There were so many more activities we could have done. They have wilderness camps. They teach you to cook over fire outside, all sorts of things.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we've got 30 days to do over 5,000 miles. So we got to keep those wheels a-rolling. Maybe we'll come back someday, but there's plenty of other places we still want to visit.
Oh, does that mean I get to see the Northern Lights here?
Maybe.
Were you speeding?
Well, I was when I was overtaking the caravan. Is the policeman pulling us over?
Yes.
Oh.